Alright, hey guys, we're here today bringing a brand new video. Today's going to be my KOG Online Circuit deck profiles. So I got 4th place with both these decks. This one's a little bit late. The one that I have up right now, I had this one quite a while ago already, and I just didn't upload it. So I'll be uploading both right now since I got the same placing, I guess, technically. Got 4th in the first one, then I got second one, 4th in the third one. This first one I got second, already posted that deck profile, was a Sky Striker deck, but anyways. So for the second week I played Fun Dragons. I thought that the deck was really strong, and it could, as long as it was really strong going second, it could definitely go first and outwall a lot of decks. Very consistent and overall just really strong. So I thought that the hardest matchup was going to be the matchup that I'd run up against most that could beat me is Goki's and the mirror match. So I kind of designed my deck to counter that, but I also like tech carded something to get rid of the fact that it's weak to Altergeist. So Refiner Dragon scores, pretty standard. You need this in every deck, you know. Free the Darks, some people run 2, but I feel like as long as you play it right, you should be able to activate all. You should be able to use it decently, and then free everything else. Don't really need to explain them really. Free Solar Battery Man. A lot of people say that it's a problem to use this card because it's the only thing that can get Ghost Ogred. But the thing is that why would you not run free of this card? Overall, if you're scared of why are you scared of them using that dead card anyways? They're not going to use it either way. So, as long as you get the effect on Thankful Second is the tech card for floodgates or overall just any deck really that gets too much of a pain in my ass. For hand traps I only ran 6. I feel like consistency would drop a little bit if I used more, so I used triple Bell and Ash. Ash is just really consistent, works against most decks, and then Bell is what helps me with the Goki matchup and in the mirror match. I didn't expect Danger FTK and Goki Dangers and people just splash the Danger Engine to so many decks to actually work. So well, it worked, I guess, but man, those decks were just way better. They were really good. For Instant Fusion, I have 2 targets, one for just linking away and getting rid of threats on the board, because this really helps in the mirror match and other matches. And this one is just your standard fusion thing. So free Starco, one of the best cards in the deck. It just helps you get whatever you want, really. Soul Charge, Reborn, don't need to explain that. 2 Allures, not running free, don't have much targets. 2 Called by the Grave. This might have been a mistake running it, but it was really good to use it against Bells. And then I used 2 Fusion because I know that some people run 1 because they can always grab it back and everything, but the thing is, you wouldn't need to. You could save resources to do a different play, and then as long as you draw this. Okay, so that's it for the main deck. Extra deck, only Karibo for this guy, of course. Phoenix, Unicorn, Summon Zork. Firewall's like a Cherry's target, kind of, but I made him once actually. Power Dragon. This is the MVP of the Link monsters. Instant Fusion targets. Running 2 Titan and free Colossus. I don't know, 2 some summoner. Some summer summoner. I don't know how I'm supposed to say this really. Some people thought of using this card right here, but I feel like it's just a downgrade, really. I feel they're kind of paranoid of this getting cherried or something, but if it gets cherried, it's just whatever, man. You're not gonna get cherried on this much, anyways. Super Poly for your mirror match. This is for just extra for the decks that if I can't draw Dangle second enough, then I'll side in this. 2 Floodgates to also match in a rivalry, just to handle any decks that it's good for against the link shit, 2 Mind Control. Might bump this to free, in all honesty. just because it's really good against in a mirror match, of course. And then your triple cherries, pretty self-explanatory right there. Next, we have our Trickstar deck. So I kind of made. So I got second week. Third week. I decided to use Trickstars because I felt like they did really well against overwhelming dangers that have been kind of like crowding the whole uh you the whole surface, whatever. Like everybody's using dangers. So I thought that a lot of people will be using that, and some people will be using Sky Strikers to combat that, while less people are using Thunder Dragons. So I thought this was a good deck because it matched well against Thunder Dragons. Like a lot of people say, it doesn't work well. This deck has a lot of outs to Thunder Dragons, and overall, it does really well against Dangers and Sky Strikers. So we're running triple Candina, of course, 2 Lycoris, 1 Lily Bell, Relay Stage, 2 Terraforming, and 2 Reincarnations. 40 hand traps. We have Triple Ash still, 2 Drow, 2 Ogre. I might get rid of this or bump down to 1. I have no idea. It just hasn't been working well, this format. Triple Cherries and Triple Bell. Not running. Triple Impermanence. Not running Veiler anymore. I feel like Veiler is kind of useless now. I only ran it because back when the format was like all back row removal, you would have to use that. But now it's just like Impermanence is so much better because you can flip it against Thunder Dragons. So then we have 2 Cyber Dragons now. 2 goes a match. Don't want to see this too often because Thunder Dragons can very well play around this. And then we have the Solemns, Eater of Millions, and 2 Scapegoats. Just like the standard tech that I had to win the game season finale. Next we have 1 Cherries target, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not running the Ultrageist 1 anymore. Felt like it wasn't really necessary because Ultrageist, they don't do it really well against this deck, and they're like no threat to this deck. As well as the fact that I'm not running Firewall anymore because I felt like Isolde was just enough, and then that's just it really. For like the Scapegoat targets, you would want to run Link Spider, Link Rebo, even if we have Ghost in Mashup, Mrs. Radiant, and Girsu. The standard Nightmare Engine is for Cyber Dragon plays. This is for the Sky Striker matchup, but it's also good to beat down, and so having Holy Angel for the same purposes, really, for as a triple burst. On the side deck, 2 evenly, might get rid of this. I haven't been liking it. Triple Heavy Storm Duster and 2 Twins, just like really helps for the True Drake matchup, one of the weakest ones. One of the weakest matchups for this deck, and also Pens. I still stand by the fact that Pens and True Dracos destroy this deck. Imperial Order for Sky Strikers, Triple Inspector Boy, really good stun card. 1 Regeki, this is just so like it's mainly for True Dracos, but it helps against Thunder Dragons when you negate their monsters. And then Triple Mind Control also for Thunder Dragons. So that's really it for the deck profiles. As break down the matches for Thunder Dragon matches. It was like a Swiss format where you had to get at least 3-2 record in a 5-round Swiss. So I went 4-1 Swiss. I won 2-0 over Sky Striker, 2-1 over Altergeist, 2-1 in the mirror. Then I lost 2-1 in the mirror. And then I won 2-1 against Danger FTK. And then top 16, I won 2-0 over, I think it was Sky Striker. No, never mind. I won 2-1 over Thunder Dragons. Then I won 2 over Sky Striker. And then top 4, I lost 2-1 to Goki. And then the tiebreaker, I lost 2-1 to Danger FDK. So yeah, that's unfortunate. I mean, when I said tiebreaker, I mean the third place / fourth place tiebreaker. But yeah, that was unfortunate. I mean, I did okay, I guess. But honestly, expected much better, you know. And then for Trickstars, I went 5-0 in Swiss. And then I also got 4th, as you guys know. So for Swiss matches, 2 over the Danger FTK, 2-0 over Sky Striker, 2-0 over Goki, 2-1 over Danger FTK, and 2-0 over Thunder Dragons. So yeah, that was the matches for the second for the Trickstar time. And then top 8, I won 2-1 over Thunder Dragon, 2-0 over Artigeist, and I lost 2-1 to Gokis, unfortunately. Only got like one hand trap, and then he played around it by having Ego Booster, and then I think he made Dolphin, and I couldn't do anything about that. And then game 3, I had Impermanence and Ghost Ogre, but he opened with Magical Midbreaker, so I couldn't do anything, so that was unfortunate. And then the tiebreaker, I lost 2-0 to True Dracos. It just, I mean, I can't believe a True Draco player got that far. But yeah, he just destroyed me. I mean, it's one of the deck's worst matchups. Yeah, that's it for the deck profiles. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's going to out. Peace.